Welcome to Bookworm English. Today, we're going to explore the incredible story of Thomas Edison, the genius inventor who changed the world. Have you ever imagined a world without electric light? No glowing cities at night. No modern conveniences we rely on every day. Without Thomas Edison, our world might have looked very different. He didn't just invent the light bulb. He held over 1,000 patents and helped shape the technology we use today. But was his success easy, or was it a journey filled with challenges, failures, and unstoppable determination? Join me as we dive into the life and groundbreaking inventions of Thomas Edison, the man who lit up the world. Chapter 1: Thomas Edison's Childhood and Early Career. Thomas Edison was born on February 11, 1847, in Milan, Ohio, USA, into a family that was not very wealthy. He was the youngest of 7 children of Samuel Edison and Nancy Elliott Edison. From a young age, Edison showed great curiosity about science, but his education took an unusual path. After only 3 months in school, his teacher said he was slow to learn and not suited for traditional education. However, his mother, Nancy Elliott Edison, strongly disagreed. She decided to teach Edison at home, encouraging him to read and explore science on his own. Without being limited by school textbooks, Edison read everything he could find, especially books about science and technology. He spent hours experimenting and testing ideas, often setting up small chemistry labs at home. Though he sometimes caused small explosions or filled rooms with smoke, his passion for discovery never faded. One field that especially fascinated him was telegraphy and communication, which was the most advanced technology at that time, 12 years old. Edison started working as a newspaper seller on the Grand Trunk Railway to earn money for his family. But he didn't just sell newspapers, he also asked for permission to print his own newspaper, Grand Trunk Herald. Using a small printing press he set up on the train. This was a bold and unique idea at the time, allowing him to earn extra money and develop printing skills. One day while working on the train, Edison saved the son of a railway station manager from being hit by a train. As a reward, the man taught Edison how to operate a telegraph machine, opening up a new opportunity for the young boy. Edison quickly mastered the skill and later became a telegraph operator, working in different cities. This job not only helped him make a living, but also gave him hands-on experience with electrical systems and communication technology, laying the foundation for his future inventions. Edison was not just a learner, he was also a creator. He started working on small inventions, and one of his first successes was an automatic telegraph machine, which could send messages faster without needing a person to type every letter manually. Though the machine had limitations, this invention marked an important milestone in his career, proving his ability to think creatively. This was just the first step in the journey of a man who would later change the world with his groundbreaking ideas. Chapter 2: the greatest inventions that changed the world. The phonograph 1877. Before Thomas Edison invented the phonograph, there was no way to record and play back sound. Conversations, speeches, and music could only be heard live, and once they ended, they were lost forever. Some scientists had experimented with early recording methods, but none were truly effective. In 1877, while working on improvements for the telegraph and telephone, Edison accidentally came up with an idea for a device that could record and replay sound. He discovered that if a needle was placed on a moving surface, it could carve sound vibrations into it when the needle moved. Over those carvings again, it could recreate the original sound. Using this principle, Edison and his team built the first phonograph, which recorded sound onto a rotating cylinder covered with tin foil to test his invention. Edison recorded the nursery rhyme, "Henry had a little lamb," and successfully played it back. This became the first recorded audio in human history. The invention amazed people because, for the first time, sound could be stored and played back accurately. The phonograph quickly became the foundation for the development of audio recording technology. Edison was extremely proud of this invention and called it his favorite child, as it was not only a major scientific achievement, but also his first invention that made him world famous. Although the first version had limitations, the phonograph paved the way for future sound recording devices like tape recorders, vinyl records, CDs, and modern digital audio. Edison's invention changed the world by allowing people to preserve, share, and replay sound. It also gave birth to an entirely new entertainment industry. Thanks to the phonograph, music, speeches, and information could be recorded and enjoyed anytime, shaping the way people experience sound forever. The invention of the light bulb 1879. Before Thomas Edison invented the light bulb, many scientists tried to create electric lighting but failed due to technical and material limitations. In 1802, Humphrey Davy developed the arc lamp, but it was too bright and consumed too much energy, making it unsuitable for homes. In 1841, Warren D. LaRue experimented with a platinum filament inside a vacuum bulb to make it last longer, but it was too expensive. Joseph Swan in the 1860s also tested carbon filaments, but couldn't make a long-lasting and efficient light bulb. These early attempts struggled with durability, cost, and practicality. Determined to improve electric lighting, Edison and his team started their research in 1878. They tested over 1,000 different materials for the filament, including platinum, grass fibers, cotton threads, bamboo, and other organic substances. After many failures, they finally discovered that a carbon filament was the best option. It could glow for hours without burning out too quickly. On October 21, 1879, Edison successfully created a light bulb that could stay lit for 40 hours. He continued improving the design, eventually increasing its lifespan to 600 hours. However, Edison didn't just invent the light bulb, he also built a complete electrical system to deliver power to homes and businesses. In 1882, he opened the first power plant in New York, supplying electricity to 85 buildings and laying the foundation for the modern power grid. Edison's invention of the light bulb completely changed human life. It extended working hours, boosted industrial growth, and paved the way for many future electrical applications. More than just a great invention, it is a symbol of persistence, creativity, and the power of innovation. The movie projector kinetoscope to 1891. Before the invention of motion pictures, people could only see still images. Some devices created the illusion of movement, but they were very limited. That's why the invention of the kinetoscope by Thomas Edison and his assistant William Kennedy, Larry Dixon in 1891 was a huge breakthrough in the history of cinema. The kinetoscope was a mechanical device that let a person watch a series of moving images through a small viewing window. It worked by running a strip of film through a light source, creating a smooth motion effect just like a short movie. However, at that time, movies could not yet be projected onto a big screen, so people had to watch them individually through the machine. This invention quickly became popular and showed the huge potential of moving pictures. Edison and his team worked with companies to produce short films specifically for the kinetoscope. These films were usually 30 seconds to 1 minute long and featured daily life scenes, artistic performances, or funny moments. Although the kinetoscope only allowed one person to watch at a time, it laid the foundation for modern movie projectors. Later, scientists improved the technology, allowing movies to be projected onto large screens so that many people could watch at once. This was the beginning of the film industry as we know it today. Thanks to the kinetoscope, Edison didn't just help people record and play moving images, he also created an entirely new form of entertainment. This invention opened the door for storytelling through motion pictures, making movies a powerful way to share emotions, experiences, and creativity with the world. Electric system and power plant, and 1,000 inventions. Thomas Edison was not just an inventor. He was also the person who laid the foundation for the modern electrical system. Before electricity, people mainly used oil lamps and candles for lighting, which were inconvenient and posed fire hazards. Realizing the great potential of electricity, Edison didn't stop at inventing the light bulb. He focused on building a reliable power system to bring electricity into everyday life. In 1878, he founded the Edison Electric Light Company, which later became General Electric, to make electricity a practical part of daily life. Edison and his team worked on developing a complete electrical network. In 1882, Edison built the world's first power plant on Pearl Street, New York. At first, it provided electricity to just 85 buildings, but it marked a major turning point in the history of electrification. Edison's system used direct current DC, ensuring a stable power supply. Thanks to this invention, cities became brighter, safer, and more convenient for industrial and urban development. The creation of an electrical system not only freed people from relying on natural light, but also paved the way for many other electrical devices and technologies to thrive. Beyond this, Edison held over 1,000 patents, proving his extraordinary creativity. He didn't just invent groundbreaking devices like the light bulb, phonograph, and movie projector. He also improved many other important technologies. His alkaline battery was long-lasting and rechargeable, making it useful for portable electrical devices. His carbon microphone made telephone conversations much clearer, playing a crucial role in the development of telecommunications. Additionally, Edison made great contributions to sound recording and editing technology, helping to shape the modern audio industry. Edison's legacy is not just about his individual inventions, but also his vision of a world powered by electricity. His persistence and creativity completely transformed how people use energy, communicate, and entertain themselves. His achievements not only impacted the 19th century, but continue to shape modern life, pushing humanity forward in technological advancement. Chapter 3: Work Philosophy of Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison was not only a great inventor, but also a symbol of perseverance, hard work, and practical thinking. He believed that success doesn't come from genius, but from persistence and effort. Edison worked 16 to 18 hours a day, often sleeping in his laboratory to save time. For him, creativity was not luck or talent, but the result of thousands of hours of experimentation and continuous improvement. To maximize his research, he built Menlo Park, which is considered the first modern research and development R&D laboratory in the world. Unlike many scientists who worked alone, Edison hired a team of engineers and researchers to experiment alongside him, speeding up the invention process. Menlo Park became the birthplace of groundbreaking innovations, including the phonograph, motion picture camera, and the electric light bulb, one of the inventions that changed the world. However, Edison's journey was far from easy. When creating the light bulb, he tested thousands of materials, failing repeatedly. When asked about these failures, he famously said, "I have not failed 1,000 times, I've just found 1,000 ways that don't work." This statement perfectly reflects his mindset. Failure is not the end, but an important step toward success. If Edison had given up after a few hundred attempts, we might not have the artificial light we rely on today. Edison's lessons remain valuable even today. First, persistence is more important than genius. He was once labeled slow by his teacher, yet his determination led him to great achievements. Second, failure is not a dead end, but a learning opportunity. Edison never gave up. He analyzed his mistakes and improved his work. Third, technology only matters if it has practical value. Edison didn't just invent things, he made sure his inventions could be mass-produced. and benefit society. Thanks to this mindset, Edison left behind a lasting legacy in science and technology. He was not just an inventor, but a pioneer of innovation and relentless creativity. His principles continue to guide entrepreneurs, engineers, and scientists today. If you want to achieve success, learn from Edison, work hard, never fear failure, and always turn ideas into real-world value. Chapter 4: Edison's Later Life and Legacy. His final years and declining health. Even in old age, Thomas Edison never stopped working. He continued researching and developing new inventions, even as his health deteriorated. After decades of intense work, his body became frail, and he suffered from age-related illnesses. Despite these challenges, his passion for science and innovation never faded. Though he gradually reduced his activities, he remained dedicated to his lifelong mission of discovery. Edison's passing and America's tribute. On October 18, 1931, Thomas Edison passed away at the age of 84. His death was not just a loss for his family, but for the entire nation and the world. To honor his memory, the U.S. government asked citizens to turn off their electric lights for 1 minute, a symbolic gesture to pay tribute to the man who had brought light to the world. This rare event in history demonstrated the immense respect and gratitude people had for Edison's contributions. General Electric's growth after Edison's death. One of Edison's greatest legacies was General Electric GE, a company he co-founded. After his passing, it continued to expand and became one of the world's leading technology corporations. Under the leadership of future generations, GE moved beyond electrical products, venturing into industries such as energy, aviation, and healthcare. This growth proves that Edison's vision extended beyond just inventions. He also laid the foundation for a business empire that thrived for decades. Edison's everlasting legacy. More than a century later, Edison's inventions remain an essential part of daily life. The light bulb is used in every home worldwide. The phonograph paved the way for the modern music industry. The motion picture camera was the beginning of the film industry, leading to today's blockbuster movies. But beyond his inventions, Edison left behind a mindset, one of persistence, creativity, and the relentless pursuit of innovation. Thomas Edison was not just a great inventor. He was an eternal symbol of creativity. Though he is no longer with us, his contributions continue to shape the modern world. Every time we turn on a light, listen to music, or watch a movie, we are experiencing the results of his groundbreaking work. His legacy is not just about technology, it's about inspiring future generations to keep inventing and improving the world. Thomas Edison was not just a great inventor. He was proof of the power of persistence and human intelligence. His endless pursuit of innovation brought light into the darkness, sound into silence, and stories onto the screen. Through thousands of experiments, countless failures, and unwavering determination, he redefined what was possible. His ideas did not just change technology, they transformed the way we live, work, and connect with the world. Even after more than a century, his legacy lives on. Every time we switch on a light, listen to music, or watch a movie, we are touching a piece of his genius. Edison once said, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." Perhaps his greatest invention was not the light bulb, but the belief that with enough persistence, anything is possible.